Negative comments on your ads, bad reviews, do not ignore them. They could be your biggest asset. In this video, I am going to show you the very simple formula to turn your worst reviews into winning ads. Plus, I'm going to share a few controversial examples from billion-dollar brands. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you 3 ad templates that you can straight up steal from me. Hey, I'm Tiana. I'm a creative strategist with roots in traditional copywriting, and I help DTC brands find more winning ads on Meta more often with copy-first creatives that convert. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform negative reviews and your prospects' biggest objections into multiple winning ads. First, I'm going to show you famous examples of ads that use this exact strategy to turn controversy into millions of dollars in revenue. And then I'm going to share my simple 3-step formula for turning a bad review into a winning ad. And finally, I'm going to give you 3 plug-and-play templates that you can use this week to do the exact same thing. So let's dive in. Bad reviews can sting, but what if they're actually your biggest asset? Because after all, there is a huge silver lining. Your audience just exposed their biggest objection on a silver platter, and very often those hidden objections are actually the only thing that's stopping thousands of people from hitting the buy now button on your sales page. So instead of hiding those bad reviews or looking the other way, address them head on and use your ad copy to knock those objections out so that you can clear that path for all of those prospects who are kind of sitting on the fence right now, just like Volkswagen did in 1959 with this ad campaign. At the time, the big objection to the Beetle was that it was tiny and it looked funny. In fact, they were getting a lot of bad reviews right out of the gate. But instead of trying to hide that, Volkswagen turned that objection into a unique selling point. This ad reads, "Think small," and it visually accentuates just how tiny this car really is. And then they launched this ad with this headline. And if you run out of gas, it's easy to push. The real secret to what made these ads work is that they leaned into those objections and they were honest, and they saw this as an opportunity for the company to be transparent and real with their audience. And they totally won them over by creating that trust and having an actual personality. Here's another example. In 2018, there was a chicken shortage in the UK, which was a pretty big problem for KFC. But instead of shying away from that crisis, they embraced it with this kind of controversial ad. Not only did they take the negative press and spin it into a stop you in your tracks copy, they used humor and personality to win over their audience and gain trust. Let's look at one last example. Camel cigarettes. Now, I'm not saying that this was right of them to do, but it's a great example of turning even the worst objections into winners. So in the early 1950s, research about the health risks of smoking cigarettes was finally being seen by the public, and cigarette sales were taking a hit. But Camel was not willing to go down without a fight, so they launched a series of ads like this, a frank statement to cigarette smokers. And they used copy to knock out the objections by undermining the research. Look at this lead. Recent reports on experiments with mice have given wide publicity to a theory that cigarette smoking is in some way linked with lung cancer in human beings. Now that's bold, but instead of ignoring the bad press, they highlighted it and they completely wiped it out. If you want to get super nerdy with me here, this is called inoculation theory, and it's where you expose your audience to a weak counter argument and then you refute it so that you strengthen your position. Here's another ad from the same company. More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Here they took a huge objection, flipped it on its head, and transformed it into a winning ad. Now, let me be super clear here. I do not condone this particular campaign. I'm simply pointing out that copy is incredibly powerful and that you can use it to easily turn really negative reviews or bad press into pure gold if you understand a simple copy formula for doing that. So here it is. This is a 3-step process that you can use to turn a bad review, a negative comment, bad press into a winning creative. Step 1, identify the objection. Step 2, transform it into a core message. Step 3, choose an ad style that best supports that core message. Let's tackle a real example together. Now, I love this company, Lamnetic. They sell press-on magnetic nails that you can use at home. And the other day, I spotted this negative comment on one of their ads. Press-ons are so sharp though. If this was made as thick as acrylic and gel, I would definitely try it. So instead of ignoring a negative comment like that, let's turn it into an ad together. Are you ready? Step number 1, we gotta identify the objection. It helps to fill in this blank. I will not buy product because objection. Now, if we look closely at this negative comment that we have, there are actually 2 totally separate objections that can be addressed here. Objection 1, they are too sharp. And objection 2, they are not strong enough. So I actually have 2 angles to choose from, thanks to 1 negative comment. But for the sake of this video, let's go with objection number 2 and fill in the rest of our formula. I will not buy Glamnetic press-ons because they are not strong enough. Okay, now we are crystal clear on the objection. We can move on to step number 2. Transform this objection into a core message. If you have not watched my previous video about how to come up with your core message for your ads, I highly recommend that you add that one to your watch list because it is absolutely critical to your process. Essentially, it comes down to filling in a couple of blanks in this worksheet. The pain point in this case are objection and the desire. Your core message is right here, this little bridge between those 2 states. So let's apply that here. The pain point is our objection. Press-on nails are not strong enough. The desire is press-on nails that are as strong as acrylic or gel nails. So my core message is that bridge. These press-ons are as thick and strong as acrylic and gel nails, okay? So now the only thing I have to do is step number 3, choose an ad style that best supports that core message. Now, I will admit I have a secret weapon for this that makes it really easy for me and my students. Giant swipe file, thousands of winning ads in there, all organized by style. So I can scroll through this catalog, choose one that best supports my core message. So for example, I could write a simple headline plus product feature ad with a headline that reads 2 times stronger than acrylic nails, half the cost. Or I could do a comparison style ad that compares Glamnetic press-ons versus acrylics versus gel. Or I could even do a UGC style video hook that says, which is stronger, gel nails or Glamnetic's press-ons? And then show a split screen comparing gel nails versus Glamnetic, opening car doors, typing, lifting at the gym, kind of like a stress test demonstration style ad. So the key here is that once you transform an objection into a clear core message, you can apply it to many, many different ad styles and open up a world of possibilities in terms of ad creatives and variations. Now, swipe file I just showed you, that's exclusive for Copy First students, so you can only access that if you are inside of the program. But since you have watched this far, I am going to give you 3 easy templates that are perfect for this negative review strategy. Template number 1, negative review. Simply show a screenshot of the negative review and have a founder, team member, or expert review it back. This addresses those objections head on, and it has the added benefit of demonstrating that transparency and showing personality and ultimately building that trust with your audience. Template number 2, demonstration ad. In these ads, the self-tanner quick flick addresses their biggest objection head on, fake tan stain my stuff, okay, by using demonstration to prove that that objection is just wrong. They show me right in front of my eyes how their tanner will never stain my sheets or my clothes or my toilet seat. Template number 3 is a direct call out. Here, True Classic took an objection, Lululemon pants are superior, okay, and identified a new core message that flips that objection on its head. True Classic pants are just as good as Lululemon, but they're more affordable. And they use this very simple headline approach to directly address the objection. Like Lulu, but half the price. And then to really drive that message home, they show a picture of the product that proves how stretchy and comfortable the pants are, just like Lululemon's. Similarly, Pepper Bras use the same template to address their biggest objection with a simple, straightforward headline call out. Won't fall down ever, plus a picture of the product. The core message in this ad is pretty simple. Yes, it's a strapless bra, but no, it will not fall down. Now, you can easily use any of these templates this week, but here is the big secret to making these your top performers. You need this catalog of ad styles that you can easily pull from to transform any negative review into multiple ad variations that you can test. So that's why I created this massive style file of winning ads as a bonus for being part of the Copy First Creatives Masterclass. So if you are serious about transforming your career and becoming an ad copywriter or a creative strategist, and you're just done with wasting your time and you want a clear, accelerated roadmap, you can apply for a seat in that masterclass at the link below. But in the meantime, please make sure that you hit the like button here and the subscribe button here, and you join the Copy First newsletter for free at the link below to receive weekly tips and ad breakdowns and strategies straight to your inbox. Now, as always, if there is a specific topic you want me to cover in the next videos, you can just drop me a comment here and I will add it to the list. And until then, I will see you in the next video.